It looks done. That's the most expensive lie in an AI build. The screen renders, the AI says it's finished, nothing's on fire, so you ship it. Then, a week later, it quietly costs you. Because looks done and is done are two different things, and the only thing standing between them is this. So far, you've given the AI 3 of the 5. Context, what you're building. Rules, what it's bound by. Documentation, the project's memory. 3 down. This is the 4th. Verification. And this is the one almost everybody skips, because the other 3 feel like building, and this one feels like doubting your own work. It isn't doubt. It's the difference between something that runs and something that holds. So here's what you'll walk out able to do. Take the 2-layer check the build kit gives you. 1 move before you build, 1 after. And look at anything the AI hands you and actually know whether it's done. Not hope it's done. No. Here's the trap. And it's a good one. The AI finishes. It tells you it's done. The code runs clean. No red, no errors. It compiles. Every one of those signals is real. They're just not what you think they are. Clean code tells you the code parsed. The AI saying it's finished tells you the AI stopped typing. None of that tells you the one thing that actually matters. Does this do what you asked it to do? That you find out one way only. You run it. You look at the output. You check it against what you wanted. Everything before that is the AI grading its own homework, and it always gives itself an A. Let me show you exactly how this bites, with a build where a miss costs you real money. A Stripe to bookkeeping reconciler. It pulls every payment, tags it against an invoice, flags the mismatches in Slack the next morning. You build it. You run it once. Numbers come out. A clean little report, nicely formatted, looks great. Done, right? Except here's what the demo didn't show you. It pulled the payments, and it silently skipped every refund, didn't error, didn't warn you. The report looked perfect, because the broken part just wasn't on screen. And you'd have shipped that, trusted those numbers for a month, and only caught it when the books didn't balance, and you had no idea why. That's not the AI being bad. That's you not looking. And looking is the whole job of this phase. So here's the rule that fixes it, and it's the simplest one in the method. Verify the output, not the input. You already know what you asked for. That's not where the bug is. You check what came out the other end. Open the actual report. Read the actual numbers. Feed it a real refund and watch what it does with it. The input is your intention. The output is reality. Reality is the only thing worth verifying. In the build kit, this runs in 2 layers, and you need both. The first one happens before you build anything. And that's the part that trips people up. It's a file called definition-of-done.md. Before the AI writes a line, you write down what done actually means for this one feature, not a vibe. Specific. Pulls every payment in the date range. Catches refunds and credits, not just charges. Flags any mismatch over $1. 3 to 7 bullets, no more. Because here's the quiet truth. If you can't say what done looks like before you build, you have no way to know when you get there. You'll just keep going until you're tired and call that finished. Defining done first is what turns finished from a feeling into a finish line. The second layer runs after. A file called verification-checks.md. The same checklist for every feature you'll ever build. Did the AI build what was actually asked? Did you run it with real input, valid, weird, and broken, all 3? Did you read the output? Actually open it, not skim it. Did the project's memory get updated? 6 honest checks, every time. And honest is the word that matters. You don't tick the box because you assume it's fine. You tick it because you looked. And buried in that checklist is the one rule that makes the whole thing work. Find at least one thing wrong, then fix it. Not check if anything's wrong. Find something. Because AI-built work almost always has one. A silent skip, an awkward default, an edge case that quietly falls over, a label that lies. If you ran your checks and found nothing, you didn't verify. You skimmed. Go back and look harder. This time, hunting for what's broken instead of admiring what works. Finding the thing wrong is the proof you actually looked. 0 issues found isn't a clean build, it's a missed one. Now here's the move that makes this almost easy. You don't have to be the only one checking. Make the AI write the definition of done before it builds. Have it list what done looks like, and you sharpen it. Then, when it says it's finished, don't take its word. Hand it back its own checklist and tell it, go through this, run it against real input, and tell me specifically what you could not verify. That last part, what it couldn't verify, is your map straight to the bug. You're not just checking the AI anymore, you've turned it into your second set of eyes. That's the fourth one, verification. The discipline that sits between shipped and shipped well, between looks done and actually is. Context, rules, documentation, verification, 4 down, and now the work doesn't just run, it holds. 1 left, feedback loops, how the whole thing gets smarter every cycle. Instead of you making the same mistake twice, that's where this finishes. See you there.